You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal Rurouni K95 here. Today's anime review, we get to review another anime TV series I can cover for today's anime review is Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches. Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Miki Yoshikawa. The series was published by Kodansha in their weekly Shonen magazine from February the 22nd, 2012 until February 22nd, 2017. Yeah. The series has been licensed in Chinese by the Taiwanese publishing company Tong Li. It was adapted into a live-action television drama which aired on Fuji TV from August until September 2013. On October 26, 2013, Crunchyroll announced a partnership with Kodansha where it would distribute their chapters digitally to 170 countries. The series has been licensed for North American release by Kodansha USA, who began releasing the series in 2015. The series concluded in February 2017 with 28 compiled volumes. Yep. The anime series Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches only lasted about 12 episodes from April 12, 2015 until June 28, 2015, which is particularly a 3-month anime series, which is directed by Tomoki Takuno. So let's review this anime. Let's begin. Ryu Yamada is known as a delinquent in his high school. He has been bored of classes after 1 year of attending school. One day, he accidentally falls from a flight of stairs onto Urara Shiraishi, the ace student of the school. Yamada wakes up to find that he has swapped bodies with her. The two try to reverse the change and discover that kissing triggers the body swap on the suggestion of the student council vice president Toranosuke Mura. They revive the Supernatural Studies Club. The supernatural phenomenon obsessed Miyabi Ito soon joins the club as well. The club encounters other witches with different powers that are activated with a kiss. A transfer student, Kentaro Tsubaki, becomes a part of the club after nearly causing a fire to the old schoolhouse upon discovering the identity of the seventh witch. Rika Saionji. Yamada supposedly has his memories of the witches erased, but instead affects the witches and the students involved while the student council tries to impede with his progress. Yamada restores the memories of the witches with a kiss and gathers the 7 witches for a ceremony where he wishes for the powers to go away. He confesses his love to Urara, and they become a couple as well, if you noticed. He is recruited to the new student council where he learns that he still has his witch copying power, but that there are more witches, although the student council tries to shield each other from the powers while discovering and allying with the witches. They find themselves facing opposition from the students controlled by the Japanese chess club. Yeah. Which has male students with new kinds of witch powers. The student council receives a vote of no confidence and face a recall election. In the progress of infiltrating the Japanese chess club, Yamada learns of a witch who has connected to his past. He works a deal with childhood friend turned rival Ushio Igarashi, where he wishes for his memories to return in exchange. Ushio would take 7th Witch Nancy's ability. When the Japanese chess club continues to manipulate the campaign, Yamada uses his copy seventh witch power to erase the recent events, but Ushio beats him to the punch, and they are both forgotten by the students. Yamada returns to the Supernatural Studies Club as the school has to deal with new witches following the new school year. He also learns that there are gaps in his school and his schoolmates' memories of what happened at the end of the first school year, including those of whom he was dating at the time. Yamada then tries to find out the truth of what happened. He ultimately gathers the male witches to hold a ceremony to restore everyone's memories as he goes through his senior year of high school. He plans to apply to a prestigious university. However, when Urara uh, suddenly disappears from his life along with the witch's powers and everyone else's memories of her, Yamada discovers she was the original witch. Urara had agreed to the witch powers in order to have a relationship with Yamada, but on the condition that her memories of him to be erased again when she leaves school. However, when she returns at graduation, Yamada finds a way to get her to remember again. 10 years later, Yamada has become a successful businessman who is looked up by his coworkers and keep in touch with his high school friends, but he has yet to propose to Urara. The two get married and some years later share their story with their two children. And if you noticed, if you will. And that is my review on Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches. The manga is written and illustrated by Miki Yoshikawa and serialized in Kodansha's Weekly Shonen magazine. The first chapter was published in 2012's 12th issue, released on February 22nd, 2012. The series is also released in tankobon volumes of the first, which was published on June 15th, 2012, and the latest, Volume 28, on April 17th, 2017. On October 26, 2013, Crunchyroll had announced a partnership with Kodansha where it would distribute chapters digitally to 170 countries using a new service called Crunchyroll Manga. This includes an English translated version. The series is licensed for a North American release by Kodansha USA, who began releasing the series in 2015. In July 2015, Yoshikawa attended the Anime Expo as a guest of honor where she promoted her series. In January 2017, Weekly Shonen magazine announced that the manga would be ending. It concluded on February 22nd, 2017, after running for exactly 5 years, if you will. I noticed that there is a live-action television drama adaptation of the original Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches manga, but it only has like 8 episodes. But I'm here to discuss about the anime actually. An animated promotional video was released by Liden Films on August 26, 2013. The video was directed by Saeki Takuno. Ryu Yamada was voiced by Ryota Osaka, and Urara Shiraishi was voiced by Sayori Hayami. In June 2014, Liden Films launched a website with the news that it would be producing an original anime DVD. The OAD has 2 installments. The first was released on December 17th, 2014 with a manga volume bundled with the manga volume 15, as for the second is bundled with volume 17 for May 15, 2015. They were advertised as featuring all 7 witches as well as hot spring scenes in the process. In November 2014, Liden Films announced plans to produce an anime TV series with the voice characters to reprise their roles from the AOD project. The director is Tomiko Takuno, who worked on anime such as Idolmaster, Xenoglossia, Love Live School Idol Project, and the assistant director is Fumaiki Usui. The series writer is Michiko Yokote. Then the chief animation director and character designer is Uriko Ida. The sound is being directed by Yota Tsuruokawa, and music is composed by Masaru Yokoyama. A 12-episode anime television adaptation produced by Liden Films and directed by Tomokui Takuno and aired in Japan between April 12th and June 28th, 2015, which is particularly a 3-month anime series that, as you noticed. The opening theme song is Kuchizuki Diamond by Weaver, and the ending theme song is Candy Magic by Mimi. The first DVD and Blu-ray disc box sets of the anime television series included a crossover short, Yamada Kun to 7 Nin no Majo X Yankee Kun to Megane-chan, and which is basically Flunk Punk Rumble, which is basically your typical crossover with Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches, as you noticed. It's on there. Has adapted from the manga by the same author. Crunchyroll will release the series on Blu-ray and DVD with an English dub on it as well. But yeah, so what I think of the anime, and that's how you expect for particularly yet another kind of a new anime that is based on the manga, because which is partly part of Kodansha as well, but for a particular anime series that only lasted for 12 episodes. Lasted 12 episodes for 3 months in 2015 for an anime series like Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches, because which is particularly my opinion, because yeah, this is particularly your typical anime only has like 12 episodes, which is my opinion, I guess. So yeah. So particularly when my review on Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches is getting a lot better. Way better than my movie reviews on Man on the Moon with Nobody's Fool with Paul Newman and Little Miss Sunshine, which it all has got to me. But anyways, because Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches is particularly your typical anime series, particularly only lasted for 12 episodes on there, I guess. Besides that, my anime review of Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches is getting a lot more better as an anime reviewer, to do some more anime reviews better than my previous movie reviews on Man on the Moon, Nobody's Fool with Paul Newman, Double Jeopardy, and Little Miss Sunshine, which all has got to me. So anyways, I noticed that Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches particularly was an OVA, did have an OVA, which was released on August 28th, 2015, but only runs about 17 minutes. But there's also OAD, which is particularly 2 episodes from December 17th, 2014 until May 15th, 2015, which only has 2 episodes for 30 minutes on there, which is particularly like probably around the same time as the Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches anime TV series started since from April 12th, 2015, I guess. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches for today's anime review. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts on this anime. When I first watched Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches, because I started to enjoy this anime series, because it's been a while since I watched it on Tubi TV, because it's my opinion when it comes to watching 12-episode anime series, which is my opinion, I guess. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook if you have Twitter, Facebook account, all its social media. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video. Feel free to leave in the comments in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RurouniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel. Hit the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified on your emails, and keep it otaku for this anime review. And I got another anime review coming up for tomorrow. Stay tuned for my next anime review. I got another anime series for tomorrow's anime review, starting with my anime review on Dimension W. Stay tuned for my next anime review on Dimension W, because you won't want to miss another anime review.